everybody. Welcome to another episode of Want to Know with Raven Paris. This episode today is pretty special. I've had a lot of celebrities, but I haven't had a Baltimore celebrity come in here, join me, a woman, Miss Jess Hilarious.
What's up, baby?
How you doing, girl?
I'm good, I'm good.
You looking good?
Thank you, you too.
I just don't sleep. Body
Girl, a little bit of girl. You see him growing in, right? I mean, this is for all the bitches that said I wouldn't make it.
Okay.
My edges wouldn't make it.
Okay.
Like, but they did.
Okay.
What's that?
What's that? What's good?
Yeah.
So Want to Know is basically, it's getting to know who you are. Because we hear about the publicity, the media, what's out there, but I really want to actually get to know Jessica more.
Okay.
Before we actually became Jess with the mess.
You're right.
Okay?
You're right. Okay.
So 3 words that actually describe who is Jess.
And I'm very friendly for a lot of people who.
What does that mean?
Friendly is, you're a people's person. You know what I'm saying? You're always energetic. It doesn't mean you're always necessarily happy, but you will blend in any situation that they put you in. I'm a camouflage person. Like, I'm always excited. I'm eccentric about my life and everything that I've just been going through. It just made me who I am today. So I'm good. I'm also I'm a listener. Like I listen to people. I don't always interject, but I do listen to people. That's what people know me as. I'm a really good supporter. I don't care if you're going through something or if you ain't going through nothing. You want me to listen to your music. You want me to sample your cookies. You want me to test out your hair, whatever. I'm always a good supporter. I believe in Baltimore. So that's just who I am.
You listen
I'm
to understand.
Period. My foundation is solid. You know what I'm saying? I will never forget where I came from. Down to earth. From the hood. I moved out that motherfucker, but I'm still from there and I still go there and give back. So that's my shit. That's what I do. That's me.
You spoke about the hood, so define, what were 3 words that would define your childhood?
Funny. Girl, I've been funny since the womb, honey. Funny, tomboy, and a liar. I was a liar when I was little because I used to get in trouble for a lie. Girl, I used to do little sneaky shit and lie my way out of it. I used to make my mom laugh. That's how I knew I was gonna be a comedian.
What was your worst
I used to lie, man. I snuck out the house and I was the first time snuck out the house. I was 13, and my mother knew I was out the house already, but I didn't know. I thought she was asleep, girl, man. I came in the house. She's sitting in the dark, waiting for me to come upstairs, knock my ass in the closet. That was the first. It wasn't even an ass whooping. It was just a bow, like a straight bow. I'm like, wee, went in the closet. That was it.
You had a lot of balls for one sneaking out at 13.
I did.
So I hope it was worth it.
It was not. That movie
I didn't
was
think
bullshit.
it was.
I went to the movies with a couple niggas. The niggas was bullshit. The movie was bullshit. The bus ride back home was bullshit. Girl, I was like, I'll never do this shit again. Got home. My mother whooped my ass, girl. For real.
So now as we get into teenage Jess, right? So I know you spent a lot of time in Baltimore, but also in Pennsylvania.
Yes.
So who was actually in Pennsylvania? How'd you get out there?
Nobody. My mother, I started getting into a lot of trouble as when I graduated from Garrison Middle School. I got accepted into Poly, and those schools are kind of harder to get into. Western City and Poly, I got accepted into those schools, and she was like, "You will not go to high school in Baltimore, so I'm gonna send you to Pennsylvania with a bunch of white kids who do drugs all the time. Hopefully you don't do drugs," but I did. I went up there, girl. I became the most popular girl in school, because I had all the flavor, the swag, the taste, that Baltimore accent. I've had some of my greatest moments in high school. It was a predominantly white high school because I went to school in Dallastown, Pennsylvania. Okay. So it was great.
And it kept you diverse.
Yes, very diverse.
Prepared you for now.
Yes, exactly. And I graduated with a 3.7.
Okay. Close to a 4.0.
Smart as hell.
Okay.
But I was like, I ain't doing college because that shit is boring. So I did like 1 semester of college, but that was it. But I'm thankful for my mom sending me there. It broadened my vocabulary and everything. You know what I'm saying? Like she always had my best interest at heart. But when you're a teenager,
you don't get it.
So you don't. But I thank my mother for everything she's done for me.
How old were you when you had Ashton?
Oh, I was 20.
You were 20.
I was 20 when I had my son. Yes.
So how was that? Take me back to the moment you found out you were pregnant.
Oh my God! When I found out I was pregnant, I was 4.5 months. I wasn't one of those early big blossomers, girl. I ain't start blossoming. My stomach ain't start showing until I was 5.5 months.
Wow. But you've always been nice and petite.
Yeah, I've always been very small. But girl, I was working at McDonald's up on Park Heights and Cold Springs.
Okay.
And girl, Girl, that's what I was stealing from the register, like to this day. Girl, I was stealing from the register. And then, girl, I almost passed out one night, girl. Because, girl, we was doing a bunch of illegal shit up there. Girl, I was taking shots in the back. And I started feeling crazy. So I threw up after like 3 shots. I'm like,
something
I never throw up after 3 shots, maybe like 7. But then, you know, I went to the doctor because I was still feeling crazy the next day. And that's when they told me I was pregnant. And I was 4 months pregnant with my son. And I was like, oh, shit.
Right. At that point, you can't even get rid of him.
Yeah, then I started thinking about the nigga I was with. And I was like, not by Jerome James. I'm having a baby by Jerome James. Girl, I was so ashamed. But then I was like, okay, we gonna make it right.
We gonna do this. We gonna do this.
That's when I saw the friend. I was like, oh my God, please let this baby come out like all me. Cause girl, but yeah, that's when I found out. And I started living my life like a nice, wholesome woman until I had him.
I can't even say that you was a teenage pregnant, but you was pretty young.
Yeah.
So how was that, like once you actually had him, how was that support system? How did your life change in that moment?
It definitely changed very fast and drastically. It changed a lot because, you know, of course, my father has always been my best friend. I'm a daddy's girl. He didn't expect me to have a baby. My dad didn't even believe that I was having sex.
They never wanted to.
I'm like, nigga, I've been fucking since I was 18. 18. I've been fucked for 2 years.
18.
You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, you know, I lost my virginity when I was 18.
You were a late bloomer. That's really good.
That's actually good, girl. My little cousin is 11. And was like, I'm out here, hot girl summer. I was like, poor girl. But like, this is the thing, you know. A lot of my family just couldn't believe it. Nobody just threw me away though. I can honestly say my family, they took it hard for a while, and then they were like, you know what, whatever you need, we got you. We here, because you came to us and you told us. I couldn't hide it from my mother. I was scared as hell because my mom is a deacon in the church. She's always been hard, by the book Christian, very firm, and you know, that was the person I was most definitely scared to tell anything to. I wasn't really scared to tell my dad, but my mom actually took it better than my dad. So it was like, you just never know what you do in situations like that. But nobody disowned me or anything. And then when Ash got here, he was the best thing that happened to my life.
I know, and he's so freaking funny.
Girl, he's so freaking bad. Yep, he's just
look
bad.
at his parents.
I know.
The both of them. You and the daddy.
Girl, the daddy is just the worst. Oh God, girl, you would think we just love. Rome is loving hip hop Baltimore all by himself. All by himself. Rome in his mind is a reality star, a rapper, he's an actor, he's a clothing designer at the same time, social worker, because he just graduated from Morgan as social worker.
Social worker,
girl, ain't nobody reached out to him yet. It's just, girl, I'm like, God, what don't you do? So,
but y'all have a good relationship.
Oh, we do.
Though.
No, I love Rome. That's
a lot of parents who had kids, they don't have that relationship, especially in our generation, in our millennium. So how do y'all keep the foundation of y'all relationship healthy for the sake of Ashton? You were just at the baby shower, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah. Listen, let me tell you something. I've been to every baby shower, every baby shower that he's had. You know what? Ever since, you know, it just goes back to me always being able to be Jerome's friend. You know, not just, because when we met, we didn't just start dating. We was cool at first, and then we started dating, then we had the baby, and then we realized, we mutually agreed, this is not, it's not working. It's not working. So we can still be a co-parenting family, but this is not for us. So when he had his daughter, I became cool with that mom, and then I fought that mom. It is what it is. Why? Beat her ass. Because she tried it. She done heard somebody, girl, this is crazy. We're just going to get Baltimore real quick. Girl, this bitch going to try to tell me that I said that her daughter was ugly. How? When she looked like my son. Yeah. Girl, you stupid. So then I fought up my Dharma, girl. It was crazy. It was crazy. Beat her out right in the parking lot. And then we became cool after that. So now we good and wholesome and everything. You can put this in there. You ain't got to edit it out. She know I'll beat up. And it was cool, right? And so then he had another baby by somebody. I still ain't meet that mother yet. He probably didn't meet her either. But the little baby Aubrey, she's beautiful. Aaliyah is beautiful. And then now he has another one on the way. Finally another boy. And I went to that baby shower, and I'm good with Brie. Brianna is like the best girlfriend that he's had since me. Because she's time enough for that ass. things. So I really respect her. I respect their relationship. She's great with my son. I'm great with her son, and we coexist without Rome. And I listen to him when he's venting and stuff, because Rome has had a really hard life.
Yeah.
So it's just like, that's my friend at the end of the day. I love Jerome.
I love that.
That's my man. It's like my little brother, my little sister.
Get out of here. So wait, and I think also you've been able to be cool with his girlfriends
Absolutely.
and even because of you're secure within yourself, and they obviously are secure within themselves. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
A lot of women, we deal with insecurities and stuff like that, as we all do.
Oh yeah.
So
Which
growing
is
up,
natural.
it's natural. It's totally natural.
It's always gonna happen. I don't care what women say. Oh, I'm secure. Oh, I ain't never worried about another B because we good. Nah, it's always gonna be someone that makes you look at yourself in the mirror again.
Yeah.
And it's always like that. I've just recently been through a situation like that. I can be woman enough to say I was just insecure in my previous relationship.
I was just about to say, we all have, you know what I'm saying?
And it's normal and it's natural. And I don't like when somebody, girl, the internet got people thinking that they on high horses, but when they turn off when they click out that Instagram app, they just as miserable. It's just as miserable, girl, and just as insecure as they don't want to believe they are. So I'm just saying, it's okay.
And I feel like you do pretty well with projecting your insecurities. You know what I'm saying? Like you do. Like we didn't know about Jess' hair. We didn't know about the edges. Like you project that stuff. Like how did you get comfortable with even being able to do that? Like I used to be insecure about my teeth, so I had to get these things done. Like it's just certain things that you got to do to make yourself feel good.
Right.
So
so look. I knew that, because I wasn't bald head before I started letting everybody do my hair, my wigs and everything, but you know what? One thing that the internet has done is they desensitize you and they make you, it's like a hypnotism. They make you feel like you have to be a certain way for certain people. And if you don't have the best wig, if you don't got the fattest ass, the biggest titties, and the most perfect, lightest skin, then they will critique you and pick you apart. And it's like, listen, this is who the F I was before Instagram was popping, okay? And I've always been comfortable in myself. I always have, but I even suffer. I've suffered with insecurities myself, but I know there are other girls like me who are scared to show their edges or who don't feel as beautiful because they got deep, raspy voices, and somebody might mistake you as a homosexual girl or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But me, I don't really care about that. I've always been deep voice. I've always been a tom boy, a tom girl. I've always been, my hair has always been thin, but it was long, but you know what I'm saying? But there are other girls like me, so you need to, you always need to cater to them. Just like the girl Lizzo. She's big. She's plus size, and there are a lot of plus size women out here who need to feel good about themselves, and she helps them do that. You already know, girl. You already know. You know what? So she takes a lot of criticism on the chin, like, nigga, look, I'm big, and y'all will still take me how I am. I've always, before I had these, I had like my chest was like my son's. Girl, I ain't even gonna lie. Y'all think
and you can't even tell.
So, girl. But that's the thing. I got them done, and I was just like, I've always felt like, I remember being 15 years old, girl, and I was asking my doctor why my boobs weren't growing, and he was like, every woman grows in their own pace, at their own pace. You can't look at your mom or your sister or your cousins and say, why are they not, and why are mine not growing? But I still always wanted full boobs, and I still didn't get them done blown out of proportion.
No, they're not.
They
fit your body.
Fit who I am. I just wanted a nice C cup. That's all I wanted. And then I started gaining weight.
Okay.
But
you eating good. You start eating good. You start making money.
Girl, exactly. And then after, along with my getting my breast augmentation, I got a fat transfer, which I didn't have that much fat.
So when did you do that?
And the beginning of 2016, it was all one surgery.
Oh, so that was still a couple years ago.
Yeah, it was still 3 years ago. 3.5, almost 4. Yep, it was, girl. And this is the reason why I didn't say anything. The doctor told me, and he's Dr. Nip and Tuck in Atlanta on Baltimore Street. And
Baltimore Street?
Girl, I know, girl. I was like, I don't never want to tell nobody where you at, because they're going to be like, Baltimore Street. if you from Baltimore, you know Baltimore Street ain't the place. You know what I'm saying? It's the place, but it ain't the place. Girl, so he told me, he was like, you don't have enough fat to get a fat transfer. I can do whatever. I can try to move as much fat as I can, but you don't have enough fat to get the results that you want. I was like, do it. Trust me, I know. What we think is fat in a doctor's eyes is not fat, honey. And he said, because when you take fat out, it drains all the liquids, and then we have to give the actual fat. So I had more liquid than fat, so it wasn't really a lot. So it was no type of difference. So I never talked about the fat transfer. I only talked about the breast augmentation.
Because it didn't really give you the results that you wanted.
Yeah, but when, like 3 years later, I get happy, I get out of my relationship that was like draining me. That was a relationship with Chris, girl. Everybody know in Baltimore about it. And girl, I started eating good, and I started like giving all this self-love, you know, to myself, and just because you just have to love yourself first. You have to love God and yourself. And if you have a relationship with Him, then you can have a relationship with anyone else. When you love someone more than yourself, it starts taking from you weight, like health, mind, your cup is everything running high. You are pouring it out for Him when you need to keep it in there for yourself, you know. So that's what that was. So when I started gaining weight, then that's when I started seeing the results of the fat transfer. And I called the doctor, like, listen, I'm gaining weight. He said, I told you, once you start eating and you start getting your protein and everything, you will see the results. But you didn't have enough fat to really get the results that you were looking for at that time. So yeah, that's what that was.
It's really crazy because, like you said, social media, I didn't know nothing about this until the whole spill on social media.
I know.
So I have to speak on that too, because that happened, like you said, 3-4 years ago. What made whoever that woman is to you, what made her finally want to put that out now?
She was working for me, and she was a childhood friend ever since I was 2 years old. She was a childhood friend. And we always lived on the same block, and I gave her a job. She's a single mother with 3 children, and I fired her because she was breaking rules. You know, you going around, you sleeping with everybody, and you doing this. That's what doing that. It's just like, yo, listen, this is my brand, and you're doing too much. And I made the mistake of not making her, you know, sign an NDA or anything like that. But you know what? When you just trust people and you think you know a person, you really trust that person. When you think you know someone, you think you believe that you trust them with everything. And I just couldn't do it. You know, I've been knowing her for 25 years. I'm 27. I met her when I was 2. And so I thought that meant something to her, but apparently not enough.
You know what I'm saying? It's one thing when we go through stuff, but when you're actually now a figure and the world is now seeing this, I can only imagine how you felt in that moment.
I felt like I wanted to kill her. I ain't even gonna lie. I was like, yo. And then I was very distraught, you know what I'm saying? After the anger, then it turns into disappointment, and then it turns into sadness and betrayal. And I consider her my sister. So it was just like, damn, I've paid bills for you. I've paid for your children's birthday parties.
I put you in position.
I've put you in a position, and she sings. She's a singer. You know what I'm saying? This is something that she's wanted to do ever since a little girl. I've put her around people that she can make opportunities for herself, you know, and she just didn't. And it pained me a lot, you know what I'm saying? But I did a lot of praying, and I did a lot of forgiving, and I just know I forgive you for God's sake, but not to be your friend again, not to ever trust you in my space again. But she did that, girl. She even did an interview after that and told people I used to sleep with niggas for money, and that I didn't leave Chris, he left me. She said, I was diagnosed with schizophrenia. I have 4 personalities that lives in my head. I said, did she get that from Jess with the Mess? I know she ain't watching too much Jess with the Mess, and she think that I really think I'm 4 different people, honey. This is a career, baby. Like, baby girl, what are you doing? Shit, like, girl, don't ever try me like that. You know, I'm never had to sleep with a nigga for no money.
I was about to say, I've never heard that. And Baltimore is small, so you hear.
Girl, you will hear some stuff. You will hear some stuff, you know. But that's what happens. Hurt people hurt people, you know. And she's a very hurt person, and you know, I still pray for her and wish her the best, but she's right where I found her. So.
And at the end of the day, sometimes certain things gotta happen to us because it's prepared you for, because it's gonna be another one of her. And that next level that you're at now. So you have to learn how to deal with that, for when you get to the next one, you're gonna be more careful about who you allow around you, who you share certain information with. So it's cool, you blessed, you done moved on, leveled up. And now within 3 years, literally, you're now a legit celebrity.
Thank you.
Okay, like
Thank you.
Legit. So it's just like literally I remember seeing you doing open mic stand-ups and comedy, like you said, just starting out Cool Sunday, shout out to Ant. And it's just like,
yes.
Did you ever see yourself here now? Wilding Out, comedy jams, Martin Lawrence, and like
Yeah.
Did you see this for yourself 3 years ago?
I'm gonna be very honest with you. I didn't see it until Ant called me up, put me on the stage, and after 5 minutes of making the people laugh, I said, oh, hell yeah.
Something.
I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna be, and I don't even want to say I'm too cocky. A lot of people, I watch a lot of interviews with a lot of big celebrities, and people say, did you ever feel like you were gonna do this? And people say, oh no. But honestly,
you felt
after that, I was like, yeah, I can do this. This is something that I can do. This is something that I will do, and I will pursue it, and I will make the best of it, and be that female kick-ass comedian that we don't have anymore. You know, Monique, shout outs to her, but you know she had to go through a lot of shit. You know, and they put her through a lot, and she had a lot of troubles a lot of deep puddles that she had to swim through. You know what I'm saying? And I pray to God I don't have to go through that, but you know. I'm gonna make it happen for my city. That's what I'm saying.
For this city, because I was like, it's a lot of people that's from here, but people don't really give credit to Baltimore. Sorry, Monique, you haven't really been here to really bring back to the other aspiring Jessicas. You know what I'm saying?
Even when they kicked her out of Hollywood, even when you're supposed to come back home.
Bring it back home.
So we can uplift you, so we can do things together, you know. So
give those tools to the aspiring comedians. That's what I'm saying.
And that's what I'm saying. And I just met her last year, and she was very inspirational, you know. We didn't really share a lot, but we bonded, you know, for a second. And she was very receptive of my feelings and how I felt about comedy. So she's very supportive of me, but you know she's so focused on her thing, you know, so I totally respect her, but I'm gonna make it happen for my city.
You are,
and I'm gonna never stop representing my city, period, you know.
But I want to ask about that too, like, because I know for me being a radio personality, this entertainment radio industry is different. It's a lot of OGs in the game. They don't really want the underdogs to come up.
Oh no.
So is that the same experience in a comedy world? Because I don't really know, so I need you to bring me into your world a little bit. Have they been open to you? They feel like we got internet, so now we got here quicker. We didn't have to really put in the work. Like, you know how that goes. You know what I'm saying? So are they open to you now that you're rubbing elbows with the OGs in the game?
Some of them are, some of them aren't. Let me tell you, the first comedian to reach out to me, I'm not gonna lie to you, was Martin Lawrence. And that's like one of my favorite. Me and my son will sit and watch Martin for hours and hours and laugh at it like we have never seen it before. You know, and then the second one was Mike Epps, and then the third one was Kevin Hart. And then the girl, and I'm telling you something, Kevin is so inspirational and he's so humble, and Kevin will give you and listen, y'all know me being from Baltimore, I'm so controversial and I get in trouble every couple months. And the last controversial trouble I had, Kevin called me like, listen, and he strengthened me, and girl, he like encouraged me, and he was like, listen, you're rare. You gotta keep going. You know, you apologize, you do whatever, but don't keep apologizing. You do your thing. You mean it, and you mean it one time, and then you keep going. So that don't, because you're not. Comedy is supposed to be limitless anyway. That's our humor away from the corruption of the world. You know, so that's you know, comedy in the '90s. You ain't never had to apologize for nothing.
You said
now,
what you said.
You gotta watch what you say, and you gotta be careful of. The world is so sensitive, but yet so insensitive. You know, I don't understand how we can get so sensitive about somebody calling somebody this, but when somebody died 2 days later, you forget about it. I don't understand how we're sensitive but so insensitive. You know, so that's my thing. That's everything I preach about on stage, and I make it funny, but I still preach about it. Like, I don't understand how we so sensitive and unsensitive, but it's a couple of people. I also want to give a shout out to Donnell Rawlins. He's such a fan of me, and I was such a fan of him first, you know, ever since Chappelle's show and everything, and these comics, they love me. He really pays me homage a lot, you know, and he loves me, and a lot of other comics love me too.
That's
you know,
love.
So I hear the little whispers about the other people who don't feel like, because you know, a lot of people feel like you come from the internet. Nah, you spoiled. You don't know what's going on. That's not real comedy. You don't have real class and real talent and all that. I said, well, I don't have talent. I have a gift.
Hello?
It's a gift.
That gift opened up that door. Now I'm in here with you. Okay.
Exactly.
Hello.
So you even want to say hi or you want to say bye and sit in your little chair. That's it. You know. That's it. That's it. Girl, don't make the Baltimore come out.
You're public and you're around all these celebrities, and now we have to witness your relationships.
I know. Girl.
So how is the dating scene now that you're in the public eye? Like, are you able to go out on dates without people knowing you? Do you guys secretly go to certain spots?
No.
Like,
girl, okay, listen.
I know it's annoying.
In Baltimore, I don't even like going out in Baltimore. They be like, hey, y'all, what's up, y'all? What's up with you? Who this nigga? I be like, yo, don't do that, yo. Like,
they pull that camera out, hey, Jess.
Girl, every niggas that don't even know, be like, I see you, Jess, what's up, yo? I be like, don't do it. I be having to go out of town, tell niggas to fly in and shit.
Yes.
Girl, but no, as of right now, I am single. I am talking to someone.
Okay.
You know, he's not from Baltimore.
Okay.
He's not from the Avenue, he's not, yeah. But I am talking to someone right now. But, you know, it is either going to work or it's not, you know. But what my previous relationships have taught me is, you know, you just never wear your heart on your sleeve. Keep your shit off of Instagram and off of the media, because people will judge you from your relationship. And people, now I see how J-Lo probably felt when they were saying she go from man to man to man to man. But listen, it probably wasn't her, it was probably those guys.
So now while we're on the topic of relationships, I want to get your opinion on how do you feel about Tristan Thompson going back to his first girlfriend, the one before Khloe Kardashian?
He did.
So I just gave you something that's
motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? And I'm just with the mess.
Just with the mess.
I didn't even know.
My news is real, Jess.
Girl, your news realer than mine, bitch. I ain't even know. You know what? I'm just gonna clap it up for Tristan, because I ain't even gonna lie. I feel like he built like somebody's aunt, and I just didn't like him. I feel like he built just like Khloe, and I said, you know what? How you gonna cheat on your twin? You know, I just did not like him for her. I did not like him for her. But you know what, like I said, you know, I cannot interject too much on anybody else's relationship, but from the outside looking in, I'm glad that he's back with Jordan. That's her name, that's the first. I'm glad that he's back with Jordan. You know, I am.
You're not a Kardashian fan?
I am a Kardashian fan, but I feel like Khloe can do much better, and Tristan could do much better.
Yeah.
And I think his better is his first baby mom's. Just like Khloe's better is Lamar Odom. I always felt like she should have stayed with Lamar. And Lamar had a lot of skeletons and a lot of baggage, but he never cheated on her. And, you know, he just had a lot of things, but she helped him through a lot of that. It was just his own demons that he was fighting. So I felt like Khloe's better is Lamar, and hopefully he gets himself together and she goes back to him. You know, I think that Lamar is great for Khloe, but like I said, I don't know either of them. But from the outside looking in, Tristan is better with his first baby mom, and then Lamar is better with Khloe.
With Khloe.
Yeah.
So now you are actually rubbing elbows with these celebrities. When you do your Jess with the mess, it can be very messy, Jess.
Yes.
So now how do you get to the point where as though, do you ever think like, damn, by me saying this, I'm going to actually meet these people, or these people may not like me? Like, how do you do it? Like, what's your thinking process when you're about to report your news?
Girl, to this day. That's what I just be like, you know what? I know I'm gonna run into them Saturday at the Emmys, but it's just with us. My news is real, girl. I just, you know what I'm saying? It's entertainment for my fans and for my people and for a lot of celebrities, girl. You don't know how many celebrities
I be saying no comment. They be commenting. They
girl,
be with it.
it's so many celebrities I met that told me that they can't comment because of the, you know, certain contracts they have, and then they're friends, and then, but they love me. More people love it than hate it. You know what I'm saying? And I'm never gonna stop it because so many people love it. I'm never gonna stop it. You know what I'm saying? Never gonna stop Jess with the Mess. I love it, and they love it, and they're waiting for it to come to TV, which is going to happen very soon.
TV.
Jess with the Mess is coming. That's why I don't do it so often anymore. It's coming to TV.
Okay.
And I have a deal in the works, so it's just, girl, this is just
That's a blessing.
Yeah, it takes a lot of planning and production and everything like that. But girl, yes. So they
That's an exclusive. Okay.
And I'm telling you here first.
Yes.
You know, so yeah, that's why, you know, people always be like, why you don't do it? I used to do it every day. I don't do it every day because I don't want to water it down.
Yeah.
You know, I want to make sure that they get the clean, fresh Jessica nuts. Exactly. So where's Jessica nuts? Oh, it's on TV. Oh my God, I gotta watch it. You know. So yeah, but a girl, the only.
Is there any
celebrity
that are off limits for you when you do them?
Diseases, immune deficiency diseases like, you know, like AIDS and cancer and things that people can't help. That is so that's off the radar for me.
Okay.
I don't joke about things like that. You know, we have comedians that do, but they do it in a very tasteful way. I don't know how it can be tasteful, but I don't know how to do that. Me being from Baltimore and everything just being so blunt and put straight in your face, I don't know how to be. So I just leave it alone. I don't touch diseases and mentally ill children.
If you was to build a man, like build a bear, how would you build him?
Okay, so let me see. Because I always said I would take something from all my previous exes, and then, okay, so Chris, nothing. Okay, Wayne. I love the spiritual side of him and his money.
Okay.
Spiritual and money.
Yeah.
I would take that from Wayne.
Okay.
And then I love charisma. I love for somebody to be charismatic. I love that. I love for someone to make me laugh.
Yeah.
But not think they funnier than me because they not. I love for a man to cook. Like, cause girl, I can throw down, but I don't feel like it all the time. You know what I'm saying? So where I lack, I want him to pick up stuff like that. And then I want somebody that I can learn from. You always want to be in a relationship with a man that you can learn from, because if I'm with you and you don't help build me, I'm talking about mind, body, and soul. If you don't, then it's like, damn, you like my son. You can't teach me that.
You're just taking everything from me.
Yes, I want to learn something from you. I want you to bring something to the table mentally as well, you know, and I want your dialect to be good. I want to have a classy conversation with you. Then I want to turn around and have a ghetto conversation with you. I want you to be hood. I want you to be the right amount of classy. I want you to, you know what I'm saying? I want you to be ambitious. Like, you can make it without me. You know, I want you to have that. Not I don't need you attitude, but if you leave me, I'll be fine. Yes. I want to take you with me. Type. Not I want you to take me with you, you know. So that's my build a bear man, girl.
Is he a certain complexion? He got hair.
I like a nice brown skin to chocolate, you know what I'm saying, with a nice teeth, not the Love and Hip Hop teeth, because girl, you know them Love and Hip Hop teeth be too damn big. Look like some damn chiclets all in the nigga mouth. I want some real nice teeth, no kids preferably, because girl, you know, we don't like dealing with niggas.
Your last one had like 15.
Yeah, girl, 19. It's like it was 9, but
that's 16. A lot.
Girl, yes, it was a lot. Then it was 5 baby mothers, and then ain't none of them like me. I was like, listen, let me tell you something. I would've, because of the money. Girl, I was thinking in my head, I was like, you know what? I should have this nigga 10th child, because he got a lot of money. But no, F it. You know what I'm saying? But girl, no, so yeah, that would be my ideal man.
Okay.
You know.
So I know in your head, Chris Brown is your man. Chris Brown.
That is my man. Okay. In real life.
All right, so I need to know, have there been any other Chris Browns or anybody you had to curve in the industry?
Ooh.
I'm trying to get this right.
Yes, of course. Oh my God.
They tried to get the DM or they tried to get
a couple of celebrities for the past tank fight. Because you know, a couple of them came here. And I'm like, you dirty. Like, you got money, but you dirty. So no, and if I feel like Ashton ain't gonna like him, I ain't gonna like it. So that just is what it is. Like, Ashton got his own standard for me, like for these niggas, I swear.
So how would you want someone from Mommy to date? How would he look? How would he be? How would he act?
If you want a mommy to have a boyfriend, how would they look? Talk like a big boy. Don't get all that shy and shit. You don't be shy for my camera and shit. Go ahead.
Half for me, half for you.
To this day. You already know, shorty. To this day, right?
Yeah.
All right. Light skin or brown skin?
Brown skin.
To this day. You already know what's good. Okay. Scary movies or funny movies?
Scary.
To this day. He know his mommy. Okay. You want them to cook or order food?
Cook.
To this day. That's my son. My son know what I like. So it is what it is.
All right, that's it. So last question. What are you most proud of right now?
My baby. I ain't saying it because he. I'm saying it because he up here. Get down. I'm just gonna say that because he up here. But go over there. I'm most proud of me making it to Fox. Not even 2 years in the, well, you know, only 2 years being in the industry, I made it to a mainstream network where I could, you know, I could actually show my flexibility and my potential of being an actress. You know, girl, I was so happy to do 13 episodes of a sitcom where I played the female lead role, girl. So that's what I'm most proud of. I'm proud of doing Def Comedy Jam. I did Def Comedy Jam, girl. I was so nervous, but I was like, you know what? This is the shit I'm built for. This is what happened. That call from Martin just made me, I just think about that. Every time I go on stage, like, you know what? These people here for
Martin called me.
Girl, you already know. I'm proud of Wild 'N Out. I'm proud of meeting such a humble spirit like Nick Cannon. Girl, that man is amazing. You know what I'm saying? I'm proud of all of that. I'm proud of the mother that I am, the daughter that I've become. I'm proud of the, you know, the sister, the cousin that I am, and I help take care of a lot of people. So I'm proud. I'm proud.
I'm proud.
Girl, and I'm proud to be a Baltimorean to this day. Avenue.
So, if y'all are not already following Jess Hilarious, Jess with the mess, tell everybody where they can find you at.
Girl, on Instagram, y'all can find me at Jess Hilarious _official. On Snapchat, Jess_official. And on Twitter, I'm Jess_official as well. Thank you so much, baby.
Alrighty, and thank you for coming.
I appreciate you.
Yes. Definitely make sure y'all tune into Ashton, and then make sure y'all tune in for the next one to know what Raven.
Thank you so much, babe. Get your ass out of here. We're not doing this. Get out of here.
He wanted to end in the center line.
See, like.